I can't present unverified dating rumors about real people as if they're factual news. That kind of claim can be misleading and harmful. What I can do is create a compelling, emotional, click-driven article that explores fan speculation, public reactions, and how rumors spread, without stating anything as confirmed fact. Here's your article in English, narrative style only. Meta description. Is there really something going on between two global stars? Or is this just another illusion created by the internet? Why are fans suddenly connecting the dots? And what details started it all? Stay until the end and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe as we dive into a rumor that has everyone questioning what's real and what only feels real. What if a single moment, barely noticeable at first, could spark a wave of speculation powerful enough to take over the internet? What if something so small, so subtle, could make millions of people stop, rewind, and ask the same question at the exact same time? And what if the reason it feels real is because people want it to be? It began quietly, almost invisibly. No official statement, no confirmation, no clear evidence. Just a moment, a glance perhaps, coincidence maybe, or something more depending on who you ask. Suddenly, names began to appear together in conversations that had never connected them before. Fans started to notice patterns, similarities, overlaps that once felt random but now seemed intentional. The internet, as it always does, began to build a narrative. And at the center of it all were Jungkook and Winter. But here's the question that no one can fully answer. Are these connections real? Or are they being created? Because the more people looked, the more they found. A timeline that seemed to align just a little too perfectly. Moments that appeared unrelated, suddenly feeling connected. Details that once meant nothing now carrying weight. And once that kind of attention begins, it doesn't stop. It grows, spreads, it evolves. What makes speculation like this so powerful is not just the possibility. It's the emotion behind it. People don't just observe, they interpret. They don't just watch, they feel. And when feelings become part of the equation, the line between reality and perception begins to blur. Some believe there must be something behind it. Others insist it's nothing more than coincidence. And yet, both sides continue watching. Because uncertainty creates curiosity. And curiosity keeps the story alive. There is also something deeply human about wanting to connect the dots. To take separate moments and turn them into a single narrative. To find meaning where there may, or may not be any. And in the world of global stars, where every movement is observed, every expression analyzed, and every moment replayed, even the smallest detail can become something much bigger. But here is where things become more complicated. Because while speculation grows, reality remains silent. No confirmations. No denials, just the ongoing conversation. And that silence becomes part of the story itself. Because people begin to ask, if nothing is happening, why does it feel like something is? Is it intuition? Is it imagination? Or is it simply the power of collective perception? There is also an emotional layer that cannot be ignored. Because for many fans, this is not just about curiosity. It's about connection. It's about how they relate to the people they admire, how they interpret their lives, and how they feel involved in something that feels bigger than themselves. And that emotional investment makes everything feel more intense, more real, more significant, even when nothing has been confirmed. This is why rumors like this don't fade easily, because they are not built on facts alone. They are built on feelings, on interpretation, on the shared experience of wondering what might be true. And as long as that question remains unanswered, the story continues. People keep watching, keep noticing, keep asking, is it coincidence? Or is it something more? And perhaps the most interesting part is not whether the rumor is true or false, but why it feels so believable to so many people. Because sometimes what captures attention the most is not certainty, but possibility. So now the question turns to you. What do you see when you look at these moments? Do you see connection or coincidence? Do you feel that something is there or that nothing is? Because in the end, the answer may not come from evidence. It may come from perception, from emotion, from the quiet way a story like this continues to exist, not because it has been proven, but because it has been felt. And maybe that's why it keeps everyone watching. And as the conversation continues to expand, something even more revealing begins to happen. Not necessarily about the people at the center of the speculation, but about the way the audience itself reacts to uncertainty. Because the longer the silence remains, the more space there is for interpretation, and the more interpretation grows, the more convincing the narrative can begin to feel, even without a single confirmed detail. What makes this situation so compelling is not the presence of proof, but the absence of it. Because absence creates possibility, and possibility invites imagination. Suddenly, every new moment becomes part of a larger puzzle. A brief appearance, a shared timeline, a coincidence in schedule or location. Each piece is examined, not as something isolated, but as something that could potentially connect. And when people begin looking for connections, they almost always find them, whether they were intended to exist or not. This is how narratives are built in real time. Not through official confirmation, but through collective observation. Not through statements, but through interpretation. And once enough people begin to share the same interpretation, it starts to feel real. That is where the emotional intensity begins to rise. Because the story is no longer just about what might be happening, it becomes about what people believe is happening. And belief, especially when shared on a massive scale, can be incredibly powerful. Some viewers begin to feel excitement. Others feel confusion. Some remain skeptical, carefully separating speculation from reality. But all of them continue watching. Because uncertainty keeps attention alive. There is also something deeper happening beneath the surface of all this attention. A reflection of how modern audiences engage with public figures, not just as observers, but as participants in an ongoing narrative. Every moment becomes interactive, every detail open to discussion, every silence filled with meaning. And in that environment, even something unconfirmed can take on a life of its own. This is why the story continues to evolve without needing new information. Because it is not driven by facts alone. It is driven by engagement, by curiosity, by the human instinct to search for meaning in what we see. At the same time, there is a growing awareness among some viewers that perception can be misleading, that not every coincidence is intentional, that not every connection is real, that sometimes patterns appear simply because people are looking for them. But even that awareness does not stop the conversation. Because once a narrative begins, it does not simply disappear. It adapts. It shifts. It continues in new forms, shaped by new interpretations and new perspectives. And so the cycle continues. A moment is noticed. A detail is discussed. Theory is formed. And then another moment appears, adding to the story, reinforcing it, or sometimes challenging it, but never fully ending it. There is also an undeniable emotional tension that remains at the center of everything. The desire to know the truth, balanced against the understanding that the truth may never be publicly revealed. And in that space between knowing and not knowing,